Welcome back. In this deep dive, we're looking at a pretty interesting piece of gear for AV pros. It's the Kramer FC-404NETXL. That's the 4x4 audio and Dante mixer.
Right, and our sources really paint this as a key tool for anyone dealing with, modern audio setups.
Absolutely. The mission here is to figure out how this compact box really acts like a shortcut, a way to manage those hybrid audio systems.
Exactly. If you're a system designer, you know the struggle. Bridging that gap between older analog equipment and the newer audio over IP stuff. And this FC-404NETXL, well, it's more than just a mixer. Think of it as a dedicated translator, really, a cross-connect for formats.
Okay, let's unpack that, the hybrid part. It's a 4x4 matrix, we know that.
Yeah.
But the magic seems to be mixing, converting, and routing any signal across that analog-digital divide, right?
Precisely. You could take, say, a standard microphone input.
Like an old SM58.
Sure, yeah. Take that, convert it straight into a Dante stream, mix it maybe with audio already on the Dante network, and then push the combined signal back out to an analog line output if you need to.
That's flexible.
Yeah.
And what about actually installing this thing? Looks small.
Yeah, they definitely thought about installation. Single cable connectivity is a big plus. You get PoE, power over Ethernet, right there on the Dante port.
So no scrambling for a power outlet nearby.
Yeah.
Especially if it's mounted up high or somewhere awkward.
Exactly. Forget that headache.
Yeah.
And it's in their DemiTools enclosure. Fanless design.
Fanless is good, means quiet, and easy to tuck away somewhere.
Right. Mounted under a table, behind a display, wherever, won't add noise.
Let's stick with the analog inputs for a sec. 4 of them, supporting dynamic or condenser mics. That seems useful. But it says each input has switchable 48-volt phantom power independently. Does having that much individual control add complexity during setup, or is it actually simpler?
It's designed to be simpler, really. Foolproof, hopefully. It gives you that really granular control. Think about a conference room where you might have different types of mics plugged in. This lets you manage that easily without conflicts.
Okay, makes sense. Avoids issues with mixing mic types.
Yeah, but where this unit really stands out, I think, is in the digital processing side.
Right, the quality. The specs mention something specific about the conversion.
Yes. And this is, well, it's pretty key. It uses a latest gen 32-bit advanced digital analog converter, a 32-bit DAC.
Okay, 32-bit sounds impressive, but what's the practical benefit for, the person designing the system?
It's not just a bigger number. That 32-bit depth translates directly to really excellent dynamic performance, clean audio, and maybe even more importantly, it gives you much better tolerance to clock jitter.
Jitter. The nightmare of networked audio systems, right?
It certainly can be, especially in larger setups. So having that tolerance built in helps maintain signal integrity. You might not need, say, expensive master clocks quite as much.
So better sound quality and more stable network performance are linked here.
Got it. And compatibility. Does it play nice with other gear on the network?
Yep. Designed for that. It's an AES-67 compliant Dante product.
Meaning it'll connect and work seamlessly with pretty much any other AES-67 gear out there on the market. Standard compliance is key.
Good. And sample rates. What are the options?
You can select Dante's sample rates, 44.1, 48, which is the default, 88.2 or 96 kilohertz. And the AES-67 rate is fixed at 48 kilohertz, which is standard.
Okay, so high-quality audio path, stable networking. Check. But once it's installed, maybe tucked away, how do you actually control all this? The mixing, the routing?
Control is pretty comprehensive, multiple options, which is good for integration. You've got remote IP control. There are user-friendly embedded web pages built right in.
Okay, web browser control, standard stuff.
Right, or for more complex systems, you can use Protocol 3000 API commands.
For integration with Crestron, AMX, that kind of thing.
Exactly, and there's even local serial control via RS-232 if you need it. Plus, it integrates with Kramer network management software or Dante's own DDM, the domain manager. So enterprise-level management is covered too.
Lots of control options. Now let's talk value. It's listed around, $736 currently. That feels maybe a bit higher than some other simple 4x4 Dante interfaces. Is that premium justified? Is it just the 32-bit DC and the warranty?
Well, the 7-year Kramer warranty is definitely a factor. That's quite long for AV gear. But I think the cost justification really comes back to that system longevity and the quality piece we talked about. You're investing in that DC architecture, which, as we said, potentially simplifies your clocking needs and maintains signal quality over time. And yeah, the warranty provides peace of mind. It's built to be reliable, install and forget kind of hardware.
So wrapping this up for you listening, the Kramer FC-404NETXL. It seems to be a very flexible, high-quality audio bridge. You get that studio-grade 32-bit conversion, simplified installation thanks to PoE, and it adheres to standards like AES-67.
Which brings up a final thought, maybe something for you to consider. When you think about long-term signal integrity in these complex networked AV environments that are always changing, well, how much does that 7-year commitment from Kramer, tied specifically to that high-performance 32-bit DZ, actually change your calculation? When you're looking at the total cost of ownership for a critical piece of your audio infrastructure, definitely something worth weighing up for your next project.